Hello, Murder Squad. How we doing today? I have to, like, make it sound like someone's shaking me. Because no one is shaking me. Hello, Murder Squad. Oh, look at those sweet desk slams. Yeah. Oh, it fits with the... It fits with the background of the... of the game. Today we are playing second term, which means I'm still going into all of this very, very blind. And we're gonna see what happens. I don't know what the second term entails. All I know was DLC and I just kind of bought it because I'm crazy. Woo! So let's get into it, Murder Squad. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant. This seems like the same thing. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I'm gonna play Hot Girl Summer. Ooh, that's a pretty name. I'm gonna still have it be like K. Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. Oh my god. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left as we fantasized about our dream prom dates. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. I didn't actually get the vibe that she was genocidal, but rather extremely stupid. Polygeist, 22 question mark? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. And likes porn and hentai and yaoi. He seems to like yaoi. Zoe Forever? An eldritch cutie. Who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.0. A library computer had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. I hope it's not the computer I was working on my Start Kickstarter for. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. Hot. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright. This is Monster Prom. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would be? Ooh. Oh, these answers are fucked up. I just read the horse because I was like, there's probably gonna be a horse one was my first thought. I hate this. No one, oh good. No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it'd be of my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. No, I don't want to fuck an animal. Guess I'll fuck the dolphin. God damn it. Hate this. A distant relative I didn't know has passed. I have to attend their funeral. But I'm super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. Ew! What excuse do I make to avoid the social obligation? Just don't go. From now on, every time a family member asks me why I didn't attend, I just say, you know, and I wink at them. That seems reasonable. would be the most appealing in a love partner? Obviously. What would be a killer accessory? Ooh. Shiny armor.
Let's do this.
Okay. Let's see. My creativity sucks. Let's start at the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give me figurative oral sex. My performance is intense and inspiring, but it will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. I gain +2 creativity. I'm enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air, when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air.
Disgusting!
Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet?
Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction.
By writing a story about me, I like that she's just in like a fucking Princess Daisy outfit. A noble and beautiful mer princess in a forbidden romance with Nash O'Mahony, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom? The Prime Minister, Zoe! I would never date anyone from such socialist nightmare escape with a Prime Minister.
But it has nothing to do with you. It's not set at spooky high, it's set at creepy high. And the mer princess is named Marmanda Vanderbilt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters.
Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in monarchy culture? Why, I should have this drivel ripped into shreds with a liberal knife. The cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers.
See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon.
I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publish is such air people sympathize their nonsense. Oh dear, this could get ugly. Or than it already has. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though? It's up to me. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe.
Ken is right, Miranda. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, don't shoot the messenger?
Oh, certainly, yes, loads of time. It's what all of Daddy's messengers say right before he shoots them. But of course Zoe is merely a classmate, and subject acting, in this case, as a messenger, so killing her would be inappropriate. And not covered by Daddy's insurance. So tell me more about this devious Marmanda person, and her relationship with Nash O'Mahony.
Well, as you can imagine, their love is inherently tragic and beautiful since they come from the Mer and Air kingdoms, respectfully. I describe it as a typical star-crossed lover's story with a large portion of hurt/comfort tropes, since it is set during the Mer-Air War.
Yes, yes. And where might I find this Marmanda, so that I may bring her to justice?
Oh, all the usual places. FF.net, AO4, she's definitely real and probably hiding from you somewhere far away. Like a desert. Anywhere where you won't interrupt my fic writing.
Spoiler alert, you rock.
Thanks for that, Ken. Marmanda Vanderbunt, may be an extremely thinly veiled stand-in for Miranda, but she's my extremely thin-veiled stand-in for Miranda. I'm excited to continue her romantic adventures, and I hope you'll join me.
By join her, Zoe means read her fic, which you realize when she sends you a link and a reminder to review. But hey, she's sharing something she loves with you, +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Let's do this.
Let's see.
In a totally normal way, Liam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as the coven. Suddenly you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. I pull up a chair right as Zoe rushes over.
Whoa. Is that what I think it is? Liam and the Coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival?
Drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons, fall, winter, and eternal contemplation of the void.
OMG, this is totally the classic return to a long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still some fire between Liam and Joy?
Do you know anything about boundaries?
Ugh, not really.
Listen, we're no longer allies, but that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It is literally just a lunch table. Just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing. Quick, use my boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between my friends. That's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret double-crossing mid-season reveal alliance romance. Did you just say the word gasp, like out loud, instead of just gasping?
Sorry, I'm still getting used to non-endless despair deities of ocean sounds, like psh and and especially
Well, you're totally right.
This is obviously a ploy to keep me off the scent. Holy moly, I can't wait for this season.
Zoe looks overjoyed. You better start practicing your own emotion sounds. Yay, pizzazz, and smooch.
Let's do this.
Can't do auditorium. I don't need to buy anything. I only have $5 fucking. What can we work on? Boldness. Let's go to the bathroom. That day I skipped class and just hang out in the bathrooms because I respect no authority. I guess some people want to watch the world burn, especially if you're made out of fire. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good.
Tell me.
Girl, where is your chill? I already told you like 1,000,000 times how I died.
Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Tried to fuck a toaster, suffocated by good booty, gun salad. I heard them all. But what's the truth, Polly, huh? Huh?
What?
It's none of your business. Oh, but it is my hobby, and hobbies matter, Polly. Plus, the fans have a right to know. Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy. If secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented online encyclopedia TM? What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted math next period. Sure, I'll let you out. If you tell me how you really died.
Polly gives me a pleading look. Zoe gives me an excited look. As usual, it's up to me to figure out who to help. Zoe deserves to know the truth. And if you tell it to her, Polly, I will give you a huge bag of cocaine.
Lame.
Oh, come on. You think this is the first time someone's offered me a mountain of cocaine in exchange for secrets? Give me a taste. Let me know you're legit. You've got no choice. You open a bag of cocaine.
Ugh, it's crickets. It's just a bag of crickets you painted white.
Why did you think that would fool me? I do drugs all the time.
Crickets are everywhere. This is unacceptable.
Using her reality-bending powers, Zoe takes over the minds of the crickets and transforms them into a shambling humanoid cricket pile. It forcibly ejects you from this building. Smooth move, cricket hole. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. But they like me now.
Let's do this.
Let's see. Let's go to class. That day, I listened to my elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. I gained 2 smarts. I was going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but I noticed her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it.
Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence
Oh,
the
we
rituals.
understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger.
What? No. That's the opposite of what I said. And I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E.
Yeah, don't use her dead name, you dicks.
Can we take a raid check on that study session, Ked? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe brushes past me on her way out. The cultists stare at me with unconcealed awe. Okay. It's concealed, but they're terrifying masks, but still. God, addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of the cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow down before Kenny, for they are clearly the prophet of Zagord. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. Yeah, fuck it. You got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for a day. You tell them that they should really be sacrificing. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices! But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. They're how we remain reliably unpleasant the better to unplease Zagord. Maybe that's how it was with Zagord, you explained, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot. Ah, your wisdom truly is subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudices. One of the cultists steps forward with a steel-banded box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist. Now bring out the vat of acid we always carry around. Where were they keeping all this stuff? Those robes must be pretty roomy. Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on, do it. The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity. We are suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Alas, it is true. And it is true that our Lord demands from us further sacrifice. It is the greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and now we rededicate ourselves to a new cult, the cult of Zoe. Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid too. Or maybe you could just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, I gained 2 charm and 1 boldness. Okay.
Let's do this.
I watched Zoe watching Polly with increasing intensity.
Hey, Polly, I have a question.
Hey, Boo.
I may or may not have an answer, depending on if it's boring or not.
Well, you know how you don't eat food?
Yeah, duh, I'm a ghost. I would just go right through me. I can't digest it or absorb the nutrients or anything.
Right. But you drink alcohol and do drugs all the time.
Awesome, boo.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
But why can you absorb illicit substances and have them affect you, but you can't eat food? It's like sometimes you're totally corporeal, and then sometimes you're incorporeal. And it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it's awesome. But I'm awesome? It is an interesting question Zoe raises. Maybe you should look at this more closely. Hey Zoe, let's do some science. We can throw things at Polly and see what goes through her and what doesn't. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. What? No, it's not.
Throwing a fork at 3, 2.
Cut that out.
I'll bet it went right through her. Let's try a spoon.
Let's not try a spoon.
That's so weird. It bounced off her like she's totally corporeal. I guess the lesson we learned here is that ghost logic is no logic at all. That's why it rhymes.
Ghost and no don't rhyme.
Of course not. But there's no logic here. Watch out, I'm throwing a plate at you.
You and Zoe have a great time throwing things at Polly and watching there be no logic in this game. The game, of course, being throw things at Polly. Wink.
Let's do this.
All right. Let's work on more creativity. That day while rehearsing for your class play, I can't help but feel I'm not as good as the role requires me to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting myself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. It's a great game, right? I summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance my creativity just a bit. I also lose 3 years of my life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway.
So I was playing FOF.
Oh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF. I hope that stands for fuck off, faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker.
What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Kenny how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl? Because you were...
I'm sorry, just give me a second.
Because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them.
I can't breathe. It's like tingling my brain.
A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're just doing it for attention.
Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation.
Fake conversation.
Leonard!
Fake Leonard. No, wait, real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones.
So are you saying there are no real gamer girls?
I thought I had met one once. She wasn't like all the other girls. Right up until she was when the bitch friend-zoned me. Oh my god. And went and dated some asshole Chad Cabra.
Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming?
Poor Zoe. She's new to the whole being a high school girl thing. And she has no idea there's no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so that you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming and peace. Ooh. gonna do this one. I pull out my phone and quickly create a Twitter profile of the first ever legitimate gamer girl.
And that, Zoe, is why you're a stupid faker, attention whore who... Oh, wait, someone's just followed me on Twitter. I must vet them immediately. Real gamer girl for 2069. Oh, sure you're a real gamer girl. Real gamer girl. I'll be the judge of that. I'm a real gamer girl. Not like all those other fake gamer girls. Most girls only play games for male attention. Well, that's true. Like, having things explained to me at great length by nice guys, regardless of depth of my own knowledge and experience on the subject. I can't breathe. Finally, someone who appreciates a true gentleman. I can't breathe. Dislikes, criticism of the patriarchy, coming up with rebuttals rather than immediately agreeing with anyone pointing out my flaws. Now this is a true gamer girl. Excuse me, milady. But I must go to explain to her my own beliefs back to her. She says she's into that sort of thing.
Wow. Anyway, I was playing FLF the other day. Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Yay!
Let's do this.
Let's see. Let's work on our smarts for today. That day I learned a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. Ooh, I like that actually, because then I could just reuse my stickers everywhere. A spell to turn chocolate into vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. Wait. To turn chocolate and vanilla... Oh, that is useless. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell. I spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood. Hey, Cuddy. Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they're actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not mess with success. Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms. Later. As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultists peeking around the corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Hey, Kenny. Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead ghosts we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We all love her so much, and we want to make sure she's as happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she can possibly be. I love her the most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing at the front last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence! You can't silence me. You're not my grandmaster. Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without a grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, Kenny, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our grandmaster?
You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and the answer will be obvious to you. Oh no, I did it wrong. Become a high school student. But that would be incredibly... No. If this is what Zoe's prophet suggests, then it must be done. Comrades, bring forth 1,000 needles. Wait, needles? It is Zoe's will that we become one high school student. Let the union of flesh begin. No. This is not good at all. And yet you cannot look away as the cultists sew their pale flesh together. Oh, hey, kid, do you have a pencil sharpener? What are they doing now? We are a high school student. Scream the mutilated cultists in union. We care about good grades and the status of our facial skin. Ugh, you think you've got a good batch of cultists and then they go and sew their bodies to each other to become a high school student. Every time. Are you not pleased, mistress? Moans the quivering amalgam of flesh and bone.
Of course I'm not pleased. This is so embarrassing. You're the worst cultist ever.
Zoe storms off. Looks like you're the worst prophet ever. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun. God damn. I gotta be more fun.
Let's do this.
I sit with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in the low energy way, which is very weird for him. I feel the urge to chat.
Don't talk to me, fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit, and I don't want to drink my soup and murder someone.
What's that adorable little cup you're drinking from?
What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him.
But it says #1 son of hell on it.
Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was like the #1 son of hell before I killed him and took his soup mug. Shut up, don't look at me!
Okay, well, if you have no sentimental attachment to it, I guess you could sell it to me for 10,000 money.
Yeah, right, like you have that much money.
Dude, I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries.
You think I never took their swag along the way? Give me the cup.
No, it's my #1 son of hell mug, and you can't have it. Get away from it. And your tentacles and your mouth and your invasive questions.
What? Why? Why should I get away? Why?
They could go on like this at all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you can curry favor with one of them. Psst. Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the #8 son of hell at best.
Oh, I'll pick it up what you're putting down, Kenny. Yeah, I guess you're right. David is a pretty lousy demon son.
What? No, I'm not.
No, I heard that you were. I heard that your dads don't even like you.
No, that is a lie. My dads love me. My dads love me so fucking much. My dads love me so much that they had dwarven slaves in the 6th circle of hell forge me this #1 son of hell cup. And they gave it to me because they think I'm the #1 son of hell and I'll treasure it forever.
Oh man, it would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. I love it when we get to see a glimpse into Damien's soft side.
And hopefully you'll get to get a glimpse of Zoe's soft side on prom night. No wait, that sounded so skeezy. I take it back. Pretend I said something nice about our favorite Eldritch cutie pie instead. Prom! Alright, let's party hardy by getting some fun points back up.
Let's do this.
That day during recess, I start half-hour rave that goes full crazy. I have no idea how to escalate so much, but at some point there are like 300 people. I've read this one already. Zoe's catching you up in the latest development on Pirate. Pirate Ken and her spooky high seas fanfic. When suddenly a portal opens up.
Never fear, the interdimensional prince is here. I have come to claim my bride, or husband, or non-binary life partner using the terminology of their choosing.
The interdimensional prince? I love when he pops up. He always adds so much wacky drama.
Wait a moment. Weren't you previously Eldritch Horror and subsequently trapped in a totem deity as a gourd?
Yes, that was me.
Stop dead naming her.
You devoured my grandfather molecule by molecule, turning every atom of his existence into 1,000,000 scarab beetles before crushing them and snorting their powdered corpses.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was totally not me anymore.
No, it was magnificent. And now here you are in the body of a high school girl, but of legal age to consent, which is entirely my type. Come, my beautiful devourer of worlds, be my horrific bride.
Oh no, Zoe's such a spooky high fan, she might agree to marry the prince just for fanfic purposes. Better stop this right now. Oh, I don't know. Jesus. I call on the chat for assistance. What do we think? Trampoline? Why get married when you can bounce on this trampoline?
A trampoline?
Ah, nice pick, Beardy.
I love trampolines.
As do I, my blushing bride. I love whatever you love. That's how good relationships work, right? You just pretend to like whatever the other person likes until one of you dies. Whatever, here we go.
The three of you run to the trampoline that was in this location for some reason because Spooky High and begin to bounce.
This is more fun than tasting the fear seeping out of every pore of my trembling prey.
I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher.
At that moment, the prince jumps so high that he is swooped up by a giant falcon. A giant falcon that immediately flies into the engine of a jumbo jet plane. Yikes, that probably hurt, but it probably wasn't fatal. The prince is immortal, right? Or is he just interdimensional? It's hard to keep these things straight. Fuck it, he's probably fine, and you get 2 boldness and 1 smart. You also get a gorgeous giant falcon feather that floats down from the sky. It's not usable in this game, but just be aware for the rest of this run that you'll totally have a falcon feather in my pocket.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's see. What can we work on? Let's work on our charm today. Go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but I deliver an inspirational speech that fuels my team's spirits. Everyone's favorite Eldritch cutie Patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Kelly, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like, OMG.
OMG is right. Oh, miserable gods of TV, why do you keep doing this to us? You're gonna ruin SRSF for the next generation. Just like when SJWs hacked Human Hunters and they made that all-female reboot, and now young monsters will grow up watching that, never knowing true happiness. TV streaming platform TM already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins. Now they're gonna ruin the frogs too. I bet they're all going to be POC and women anyway. They probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know what they are making. I don't know that they are making them POC and women, but even if they were, aren't there female frogs?
Ugh, you would say that.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind what you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly planted there for eavesdropping.
Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear your succinctly encapsulating and generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared just such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have any ideas of how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Because you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... Add a hip new character. Ah, damn it. I'm so bad near the end of the runs every time. Yes, of course, when adding in new characters, there's always a danger of facing criticism, unless the character is just so awesome.
Oh, what if you add a rabbit with a beard and tattoos who's also a motorcycle?
Perfect. Then he can have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with a snap of his fingers, just like a true millennial. Plus, he's a national champion of dabbing.
Are you kidding? This sounds like some pandering bullshit.
Too late, man. He's gone, and it's gonna be amazing.
And it is amazing. The TV streaming platform TM works fast, and the internet works faster. So somehow, as it always the case, even with the timeline of it being a single school day, the show is released.
There's so much fan art. Holy heck, this is so exciting to see a healthy, thriving fandom. Oh no. Oh God, no. Look, I love fan art of all kinds, but some of this is really, really bleak. Like, more perverted than I ever want to get my tentacles on. And everyone's just arguing and screaming at each other and being so toxic and, like, this was supposed to be a kid's show. No way can you look for anything about it online without being inundated with... We've ruined it. We've ruined the show. It's over. Aw, bummer. Such a bummer, in fact, that I lose 3 fun. That's a lot. Fuck, I gotta go back to dance.
Let's do this.
I sit down with Zoe and Scott. Scott is eating his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. Zoe has a notebook out and is taking notes. But how do you get your food, Scott?
What do you want to know so bad? It's pretty normal.
No, it can't be normal. I'm just doing research for my latest fanfic, Cry Havoc and Let Slip the Dogs of Love. It's about a pack of werewolves going on the biggest hunt of their lives. A hunt that will change them as hunters, but also as werepeople. They went looking for food, but what they found was personal growth and a new understanding of a group's sexual practices. Also food. That's why I need to know. How do you hunt?
Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I ask for pizza.
That's it? What about hunting in a pack, enjoying the spoils together at a feast of blood and rage, exploring each other's bodies?
Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousins order pizza at home, and then the pizza comes, and we eat the pizza?
Zoe does not at all look satisfied with Scott's answers. Maybe I could get
Oh, what a burp.
Maybe I can get Scott to give some juicier info, or convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually dramatic. Zoe, don't dismiss the utter suspense and extremely pathos of waiting endlessly for the pizza to arrive. Truly is the central tragedy of the 21st century. Oh no, that was for Scott. Wow, I thought the central tragedy of the 21st century was that we were gradually destroying the planet with every convenience we enjoy, but we're also removed from the consequences of our actions, that we will continue to be manipulated by our corporate masters until we're living in a desolate cylinder.
Oh. Nope, it's the pizza one.
Oh, that's a relief. The other one seems super depressing.
Not having pizza is really depressing too. Sometimes when we're waiting for the pizza, I get so hungry I could eat a horse.
So you chased down to kill a horse at an orgy of bloodlust?
What? No. Usually I just eat corn chips and watch sports on the TV. I'm really bummed while I'm doing it.
Zoe decides to make do with what Scott is giving her. Scott is just happy for attention. You're happy because Scott is happy. Everyone wins. Except for me, I was going for Zoe.
Let's do this.
Let's work on our goddamn fun, because it
Sucks.
Hey, Kenny, I didn't expect to see you here. Don't you love how at Spooky High we have so many friends, and you never know what's going to show up to?
Here's the plan for today, girls.
It's the common joy, hope, and faith.
You know our names?
Of course.
It's so cool to see you guys say the thing. Say the thing! What thing?
The thing, you know, the thing. Say it.
Say the thing! Let me try that again.
Say the thing!
We're here to save the world.
Oh, so great.
Remember when I was trapped in a totem? Remember that? And you guys were all, don't you understand what you brought from that shop? Your totem is a gourd, ruler of the dark realms, an agent of destruction. We must dispose of the totem before the world suffers. Yeah, sorry about that. No, are you kidding? That was awesome. And then someone stepped in and succeeded or failed at something. I don't really remember. I've lived through so many events and things in my life. It's hard to keep them straight. But the point is, it's all fine now. Now we're on the same team and I'm totally ready to join the coven. Whoa. Don't get us wrong. It's nice for someone to appreciate how hard we work to keep the world safe instead of trying to belittle and / or sabotage us. You can't just... Oh! Daddy! I just take a drink of water. Whew. I'm just gonna give them Liam's voice. I don't have anything better for them.
Well. Look who it is. We meet again.
Don't spray me! I'm a good boy! I swear! Dimitri!
Oh my god. My ears are bleeding. Who are you? What are you? Why are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm a totem. I mean, I wasn't totem. I was a high school girl. No, I am a high school girl. Sorry, oh gosh. So listen, I know what most people are all about, this Dimitri life, where they assume that the reason you often turn to the good side before bad again is because your deep forbidden love for joy.
This is just Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Maybe? Is this Spike? Oh no, I'm predictable. Oh no. I wanna kill this.
Never. Joy means nothing to me. I feel nothing for her. I feel nothing ever at all.
A beautiful manly tear trickles down Dimitri's face as he stares into the distance.
Right, yeah, totally. But I've always been rooting for Homitri, as in you getting together with Hope. Not like Ho-Mitri from my fanfic, where you're forced to work in a brothel.
I'm here for one reason and one reason only. To take from the coven their cursed bloodstone. I take no pleasure from seeing their smiling faces, and I will take no sorrow in seeing their corpses.
Ugh, fine. Okay, Coven, how are we gonna defeat him?
You're not in the coven, Zoe. But at that point, everything around Dimitri has caught fire somehow, and the deadly glow lights up his dark but very sexy smile. Time to find a way to get out of this whilst getting Zoe into the coven. I want to so badly. It's not gonna work though, I don't think so. I'm gonna do this one.
Right. Yelling thing does seem to be the one of their more effective moves.
That's so reductive of the hard work we do saving the world. You don't care. Most of the work they do interrupts those sweet, sweet prom shenanigans you engage in to try to woo one of your most charismatic classmates, so you jump in with your best coven impression. Justice will triumph. We're here to save the world. Friends before fiends. Okay, those were actually pretty good.
Pretty good indeed. As good is exactly what I intend to destroy. And also, I'm very pretty, so there's that.
Though your dark soul may try to snuff out our light, we will always have the light. We will always light the match of truth and goodness.
Oh, I want to try. Can I try? Let me try. Vile creatures of darkness.
Zoe opens her mouth and blood gushes forth, flooding the room.
Oh, and here's another good one.
She opens her mouth again and a swarm of scarabs flies into Dimitri.
What? No, my precious corporeal form. I shall not be eaten by bugs. Not today. These creatures will not consume my flesh the way my heart was once consumed by. No, it is in the past now. Never again. Darkness is my calling.
That was horrifying.
Horrifyingly awesome?
Actually, yes. I guess you can be an honorary coven member, for today at least.
Woohoo! That's thanks to you, Kenny. Can't wait to have more Coven adventures.
Wow, that might actually not be terrible. Maybe, did Zoe just make the coven cool? For now, at least. You know what else is cool? 2 charm and 1 fun. Nice.
Let's do this.
All right, let's be a little more creative. Let's get creative. And then we'll work on fun again. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, I do a terrific job at act. I act so hard that some of my classmates in the audience threw roses at me. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't even valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. Seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain 2 Anyways, you're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid, when Leonard slides into your midst.
Hey, you art, stop.
Your art's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you.
Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge. And you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything.
Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your Viros insane, though.
They'd go insane, and they weren't true fans to begin with.
Great. Let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate price for the commission.
Excuse me? Price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
I have more subscribers than you, bitch! Fuck you, Leonard! Suck my chode!
No.
Wow, typical. Here I am trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284. And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could easily be 285 or 286. And from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600.
I'm past there! I think I'm at 700. I might be at the 60s, actually. Let me check. I can't remember where the last time I was at. I haven't uploaded in forever. I should probably upload all my stream videos. I'm just gonna look at my channel real quick. I am in the 700s. Fuck you, Leonard. Suck my dick.
A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art or whatever dumb fucking reasons artists have for doing art shit.
It hurts. It hurts so bad because it's a real person. These are real things people say. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, I can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. If I can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen to reality? Maybe I can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. If you got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indentured. I don't know if Zoe would want that. I'm gonna do this one. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got 2, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want.
Excuse me.
Damn, it was the other one.
What the 9 dimensions of unspeakable torment makes you think you can negotiate on my behalf? I have no interest in Kappa kidneys. I only eat angel kidneys. You know the kidneys of David Boreanaz, acclaimed star of TV's Angel?
okay?
Those are collector items.
These kitties, though, I would eat them. I was hoping you could sell them, actually, so that you could get paid, girl. Even if they were signed by an entire cast of Firefly. Hell yeah! I love this nerd so much.
Fine. Take my limited edition signed kidneys elsewhere. Congratulations on missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime exposure opportunity.
Leonard phones his away. Wait, does he really have his kidney signed by the entire cast of Firefly? They're kind of jealous. You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. I'm so not fun. Ah!
Let's do this.
I sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I'm afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What, eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for
Look, I was bored this way, okay?
Well, not so much born is ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair.
But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. I can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe I could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. Oh, come on, Calculester. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Status, skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. P, and worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit. Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute, compared to several things that are worse. Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons. I couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Alright,
Let's do this.
we're gonna have my fun again. I'm partying my ass off with Zoe, Damien, and Liam when a holy throwing knife almost hits me in the face. I look up and, of course it's the Slayer. Yes! She's sitting in the upper branches of a big tree and she won't stop throwing deadly magic items. Cut that shit out! I love this new outfit! Oh, it's so good! I like that they have more outfits for the second term DLC. Cut that shit out! Can't you see I'm trying to party? How am I supposed to mosh with your stupid projectiles everywhere? Seriously, what obtuse pathology possesses you to perpetually violate our bodily autonomy?
What? He said, why the fuck won't you stop throwing stuff at us?
Oh, well, definitely not because I have a crush on one or more of you, and violence is the only way I know of expressing affection, as unhealthily as that might be.
Oh, fuck.
You have a crush? Oh man, this is totally going in my fanfic.
This isn't possible.
What? No! Gross! The real reason I'm here is that I'm planning to enter a high-level dungeon on Monday, but I don't have enough XP. So if you all wouldn't mind getting killed by me real quick, it would really help me level up. If you could just suggest a better way for Slayer to gain experience, maybe she'd leave you guys alone for a while. But what to suggest? You haven't had much success hunting us so far. Maybe you need to target some lower level monsters. Have you heard of Spooky Kindergarten?
Unbelievable.
Imbecile. Don't you think that's the first thing I would have tried? I just came from Spooky Kindergarten, and it is dark, a cursed place. Monsters have no souls, but children? Children have anti-souls. I couldn't agree more. I saw a tiny vampire punch a tiny werewolf's teeth out over a carrot. Then he threw the carrot in a mud puddle. If there was a button they could press that gave them a piece of candy but killed 1,000 of living beings with every press, they'd press it until it broke.
and the diseases they carry. Robust pestilences with their own rudimentary intelligence. I sprayed myself with disinfectant foam, toasted myself with a flamethrower, and hired 2 medically certified exorcists, and I'm pretty sure I'm coming down with a cold.
Prepare to die.
No, I would rather sit up in this tree and throw knives at you than spend another moment in that unholy place.
Man, I miss spooky kindergarten. At least that's when people threw knives at spooky kindergarten. It was for fun. Honestly, I'm still not entirely sure how I survived.
There's a spooky kindergarten? Kenny, why didn't you tell me sooner?
I've got to rewrite all my fics. Thanks for nothing. Damien and Liam flee the dance party to avoid the Slayer's constant knives, and your left answer is always endless questions about your kindergarten experience. Damn. I'm never gonna be fun now. I'm gonna do smarts to get that back up.
Let's do this.
That day, my teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows my mind. It ends with being a sensation on YouTube. My teacher gains 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance my classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, and you gained +2 smarts. Hooray! Another day of class, another seemingly arbitrary group project given by Miss the Loch Ness Monster.
Upgrade Calculaster. What is every other group doing for this assignment? He's our only robo-classmate.
Yeah, besides, Calculaster is absolutely perfect as he is.
Error. Factual inaccuracy. I have multiple bugs.
Having bugs doesn't make you any less perfect. Swarms of flesh-eating beetles often follow in my dreadful wake, and I'm still crazy hot.
I too sometimes become crazy hot. It is called overheating, and it is yet another problem with my physical form. Just let me improve your self-esteem, mechanical mortal!
I mean, hooray, body positivity. Ha ha ha.
Look, I get where you're coming from, Zoe. And Calculaster is great as he is, but our grades won't be unless we buckle down.
Buckling down is what you're best at, other than guessing which classmates would like to what response, but now isn't the time for that. We should improve him as an individual by improving the only traits that matter in life: smarts, charm, creativity, boldness, and fun.
Yes, of course. I'm goddamn bad at the end game every time. I want to die. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. I'm so good at dating Sims normally.
Hey Zeno, suck my chode! Goddamn bitch! Yes, of course, in immersing myself completely in Spooky High, I've quickly come to realize that traits like honor, nobility, empathy, and logic have no place here. I was happy too.
But how does one change those innate personality traits?
You explain that you usually do it by walking to random parts of the school and doing silly bullshit to your classmates.
I'm really glad that did it for you. Yeah.
Ugh. Solid plan, but it sounds like it would take too much time. Is there a shortcut?
I can access my personality chip and manually alter my smarts, charm, creativity, boldness, and fun from there. That's handy.
Let's do it. Start with boldness. I want to get spicy.
Very well. I shall start with a conservative notification, incrementing boldness by 0.5. Interesting. Now that I am slightly bolder, I feel that 0.5 was not enough of an increase. I wish I had been bolder.
Do more then.
Agreed. Incrementing boldness by 65 million. Wait, that's too bold. Too bold! What's up, nerds? What's up, nerds? It is I, Calculaster. I came here to do 2 things. Fuck and chew bubblegum. But I lack a mouth, and am thus unable to chew gum. Ergo, fucking is what I am here to do.
No, Calculaster, not cool. Put your
ASC 11 dick away. Oh, I will put it away, all right. I will put it away in every floppy drive on campus. Calculuster sprints off to have sex with every computer in the school library. He shows them such a good time that none of them will show anything but porn for the rest of the day. Eventually, Calculuster's hard drive overheats and resets himself. In the meantime, you lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna fail this fucking course. Who are you and where can I bone you? I sit down with Zoe and Miranda. Miranda is paying no attention to her eating serfs, and Zoe is paying too much attention to them.
Disgusting!
What are you doing, Zoe? Don't you know how rude it is to ogle another woman's eating serfs? I'm not ogling. I'm researching for my fanfic. My dear, when it's about royalty, it is not called fanfic. It is called propaganda. What? Oh, I'm not writing about you right now. I'm writing about your eating serfs. What? Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna really dive into their inner lives, their hopes and dreams and desires. Oh, don't be silly. Serfs don't have any of those things. Do they, serfs? The eating serf's eyes dart between Miranda and Zoe, terrified. Should they speak or just shut up and eat? Make menacing eye contact with the 2 serfs. Silently place a piece of sushi in your mouth and chew violently. No! I'm so bad at this game! I feel like I need to, like, think about my life choices. Just hitting Zeno. I've never been so bad at a dating sim before this game. I used to have about, I want to say 6, but I know it's more than that, dating sim apps on my phone for like several years of my life. And I would just play them every day because they were like timed so that you could only like go through parts of the story like based on how much energy you had per day. So it was like you had to get there, you had to do it every day so that you could get more of the story. There was a really fucked up one about like a zombie apocalypse, and I think the like my favorite ones were the Will You Date series. There were a couple others that I really liked that was by another company, but I can't remember it. But I know it had to do with like Sinbad the pirate and stuff like that, and I was into that. Anyways, I was really good at those. I am terrible at this. I feel like I need a goddamn walkthrough. I'm so bad at this. Since Miranda's eating serfs are fish people, this is a lot like walking up to a human and deliberately eating a finger in front of them. I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but your show off of intimidation really makes Miranda's serfs clam up.
Oh, how majestic.
Yes. Subtle threats of violence, a true sign of royal lineage.
What?
Ugh. What is it with mortals and not wanting their flesh eaten? It's such a weird hang-up.
If by weird you mean useful for controlling the masses, then I suppose I agree. The eating serfs try their best to ignore you as they stuff food into their quivering mouths. You feel like you did the right thing, but you don't have much of a conscience, so that's not saying much. Anyways, Miranda's happy. I am not gonna get a date to the prom.
Let's do this.
I gotta work on my fun. Zoe bounds up to me with even more of a pep in her tentacled step than usual. Hey, Cuddy, aren't you so excited about the COD coming up? Con? Oh my god. I know what you're thinking. Which COD? COD, the Conduits Convention. COD, the COD Artist Convention? Nope, it's COD, the convention for Ultimate fans, and I thought maybe
could be ultimate fans together. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, and I'm sorry if it's too soon to ask this, I mean, it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you've been around in various forms for millennia. Would you want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you could think of a good enough pairing. Hell yeah, you would, and you know the most perfect pairing, couple cosplay pairing ever you suggest. I have to.
OMG.
Oh my gosh, does that mean you've read it, Ken? You've read my masterwork, Uzum. No! Oh, fuck. Shit. That's giving me brain tingles. You've read my masterwork, Uzum Macaroni and Cheese? In which Naruto's long-term seduction centers around overriding Garfield's eternal devotion to lasagna with his amazing ninja mac and cheese cooking abilities. I can't breathe. What's your favorite chapter? I love the big pup-related plot twist in Boruto. But I also really like A Bad Case of the Blood Prison Mondays. And of course, the chapter where they finally have penetrative sex is really good. So I guess the only question left really is, who's gonna be Garfield and who's gonna be Naruto? And is it gonna be original comic strip Garfield, CGI movie Garfield, or live action Hungarian soap opera Garfield? Do I want to be Naruto? And if so, do I want to be gender but Naruto or just to crossplay him? Actually, I guess there are a lot of questions left, but there's only one answer. Zoe and Kenny taking Con as Naruto and Garfield, possibly respectively, possibly not. Done. I can't breathe. Oh yeah, and making these sick con plans just gave me 3 charm because everyone knows how cool cons and cosplays are, duh. Oh, shit.
Let's do this.
I finally pluck up my courage to ask my beloved to go to Monster Prom with me.
For real?
Oh, that's very flattering, but I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever has been Cadex, a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster. But like the bad kind.
pass.
So, hard pass.
Oh boy. Someone should write a fix-it of this.
I'm so bad at this game! The shame of my constant failures was so great that I secluded myself in my room for years and officially started dating my own pillow. Waifu life forever. Hi, Mass. How are you? I'm dying on the inside. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, blah 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 blah. And you know what? I hate myself. So his many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy sex toys based on beloved pop culture characters. Now she rakes in the big bucks, designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Like, the only people who haven't rejected me is fucking Scott and Damien. I'm a loser. Why don't women
I'm not sexy to the female gaze because I don't understand it. I must be destroyed.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun alright when sunlight's gone and it's time for dark. But feelings to vanish.
I'm so bummed right now. I don't know how to get people to love me. And I'm so good at other dating sims. Why am I bad at this one?
Checking at the entrance right on time. Got your chocolates, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind. Get ready for a feeling blast.
Please.
But
Please.
feelings to
Please.
vanish.
No, just okay. That's wow, it has a paper map, so vintage. I've unlocked 7 new images in the gallery. Well, we can't do that right now. All right, we're doing 2 players. Let's go. Let's do this. Blah 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 blah. Who do you want to be? Oh wait, I'll be this guy. It, yeah.
I can do
Who would you like to be?
Either Goo Boy or Fire Girl.
Well, I guess I'm already Goo Boy. So you get to be Fire Girl. So I'm just gonna name it Xeno. What's your pronouns?
Be whatever you want.
We're both bays.
Showtime.
All right. All right, this is for me. It's my chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to a party of its life. I'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. What do you want to answer?
Now the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world.
Okay. You're so wealthy. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? I'm gonna do the most heartbreaking violin solo.
Yeah, I'm going with that too.
Yeah? Okay. We're so creative. The world will end tomorrow. What will we do today? I like this one. I would panic because that's what real organic people would do. And I am a real organic person.
And we're the same person, so
you have the same one?
yeah. Oh, we're getting robot?
Hell yeah. Okay, we have our second, like, possible person. If I were a product, what would be my slogan? For fans, by fans.
Wait a minute,
Isn't that a slogan for something?
for We Love Fine?
Is that We Love Fine?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that shit dead, yo. I like By Me, I'm Good.
That's a good one. If I'm gonna go with You Won't Understand Me, that's how you know I'm cool.
Okay. Oh no, Scott,
God
you got
damn it.
Liam. You said you were kind of into Liam last time.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. My stats aren't terrible, but I'm gonna skip class for some extra boldness. Scott corners me to list all his favorite bones to chew, and suddenly he stops and sniffs the air.
Oh boy, is that? It's Calculester, and he's got a little plant. Let's go say hi. Hi, Calculester. What's your little plant friend?
Hello, Scott. Yes, this is my little plant friend, Buckaroo Bonsai. I treasure it because it is my sole window into what is meant to be alive.
Cool. Can I pee on it? You know, so people know I've been here?
Please do not pee on Buckaroo Bonsai.
Oh, I gotcha. You already peed on it, because it's yours.
If that will stop you from dispensing urine, then yes.
That's cool, bro. I'd still help you grow a little Bucky big and strong. I'll get you some plant energy drink.
Or perhaps some nice nutritious water.
And a plant-sized barbell? Plus it needs to join the lacrosse team, so it can make plant friends.
Alert. Friend is giving terrible advice, but do not want to hurt friend's feelings. Input required. Looks like it's up to you to solve this problem. Do you care more about making Scott happy or helping Calculus take care of his plant? No, Scott. Calculuster is right. Water is like an energy drink for plants.
Awesomeness levels.
Yes, Kenny. Is correct. Unknown sports metaphor applies perfectly in this scenario.
Oh wow, I never thought of it that way. But why is it clear? Energy drinks are always orange or yellow or purple like my pee.
If it will prevent you from destroying my beloved Buckaroo Bonsai, we can make the water any color you want.
Oh, can we make it red?
Red is a color. Yes.
Hooray! You hear that, Bucky? Prepare to get juiced.
Before you know it, Scott is doing all of Calculuster's watering for him. And you're making a small fortune canning energy drinks for plants. I gain +2 money and +1 creativity.
Let's do this.
Your turn.
Do I have to read these?
I can read them for you.
Read them for me?
Yeah. I can read them for you. All right, where do you want to go?
I have no idea how this would work.
Okay. So, here's your stats. I still don't understand how they work. You have, well, we have the same amount of money, so that's cool. But your lowest stats are fun and boldness. Fun is this tree and boldness is the bathroom, but you can't go because I've already been there.
Are you spending time with your robot friend?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll go to the tree.
It has happy lights. Look how hot you are.
And
That's
in the
pretty.
game.
Yeah. You are very sexy in real life. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party! Yay! And you're more fun now. I spot Liam showing Calculuster some images on his phone. 2 of my classmates interact without my interference. Unacceptable. I saunter over. I call this one mournful macaroni on a polyurethane cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it is haunting, challenging, and very autistic. Adjectives acknowledged, appreciating art. If you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I call it pickled beets, and it is obviously even more artistic than the last piece I showed you. Query, how much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg? Well, a lot more. Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value. Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectifyingly measured. Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. Seems like Calculuster is going to list every single thing he can think of and/or look up, and that's a pretty long goddamn list. Looks like you need to resolve this. But whose side are you on, Kyle? I'll actually leave my mouse off so it's not fucking your reading.
How am I supposed to choose between the purple vampire and sexy robot?
I mean, we can both go after this sexy robot if you want. It'll be a race for us then.
I'm gonna go for that because it's weird to say the love I feel for Liam or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go robot.
Which one?
The bottom.
This is the bathroom. Wow, Liam, it looks like you haven't read the obscure, definite classic All Art Can Be Objectively Measured, and this book will show you exactly how, by Kandinsky's extremely literal twin brother. What? No, of course I've read that book. I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times. 100, which is an objective number, like art is objective. Hey, I gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything. To space. I have to go to space for a concert. A concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about. I think they bought it.
Critical levels of awesomeness detected.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show my admiration by measuring you. Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6. Hair, number 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, semicolon. Attractiveness.
Eggplant.
Error, stack overflow. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating. You rush Calculuster into the cafeteria's meat locker to cool him down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Okay. Spaghetti?
Buffalo wings?
Okay. Player orders decide based on how funny the nickname Kenny the cool spaghetti would be. Oh.
What?
We're deciding who gets to pick lunch lunch tables first.
So is that, debate that?
Yeah.
Are we debating against mine, which would be Zeno with the cool buffalo wing? I feel like cool spaghetti is better than cool buffalo wing.
Yeah, I feel like buffalo wings is just too much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Too much of a mouthful.
Oh, wow, you did it. Yep. I want to die.
Normally, but
All right. Well, I'm obviously. Oh no, haha! I get both of these bitches. I know the old joke: a robot and a vampire sit down at a cafeteria table and not eat. Friend Liam, you seem quite focused. Thus, I apologize for interrupting. But I cannot help noticing that you are frequently absorbed in your technology to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit to being the synthetic equivalent of flattered. But something does not compute. I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection, trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved. But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, choose to instead use those fingertips to stimulate your smartphone device. It intensifies my loneliness just to watch. Lean into that feeling. Loneliness is the third coolest emotion, right behind tsundere and none.
first of all, Sundray is the top.
Yeah. I do not wish to lean on into that feeling, Liam. I wish for you to lean out of it. You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on Momentgram alone every hour? 3,958,333.33 repeating. It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you've only strengthened my point, which is this. What if, while I was away from my phone seeking organic connection, one of those Momentgram posts were to be bad? Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gif of Marcel Duchamp languidly smoking a cigarette? Who, I ask, who? The internet is defenseless without me. I cannot miss a moment. Counterpoint. This is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore. Wow, things are getting pretty heated at this cafeteria table. I better resolve this dispute one way or another before my ice cream melts.
Also, I'd like to say that you pronounced it GIF, and I'm pretty sure Liam would definitely 100%.
He'd say Jeff.
100%.
Calculester is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink-tinged nose in your phone, you get updates via puppet show Calculester, and I will now perform for you. A puppet show? I would be grateful for the opportunity to engage in your organic life form custom of pretending inanimate objects, as I once was, have thoughts and feelings and opinions as I now do. Of course, a robot doing a puppet show. That's so meta. All that I do is metal, for metal is what I am made of. Incorrect auditory input. Apologies, I realized that you said meta. The puppet show will be meta, friend Liam. We will make it all that you want and more. And so you do. Calculester uses the internet in his mind to get all the information Liam would have gotten from his various platforms, which you and Calculester can then translate through puppetry in the style of Bunraku, Wayang, Kulit, Guignol, Marionettes, and Julie Taymor. Liam is finally off his phone, and you and Calculester have a wonderful and artistic bonding experience.
Let's do this!
Where do you want to go?
Let's hang out with Queen Bee Vera.
Okay. You arrive at Zoe and Vera's table, excited to. We are not doing anything suspicious. Zoe. And we definitely don't have a fellow student in a cage under this table. You have a fellow student in a cage under the... It's useless, Vera. Zeno is too perceptive. We've gotta come clean. Yes, the problem is clearly that Zeno is too perceptive. But I suppose we have no choice. Look under the table. Zoe and Vera do indeed seem to have a caged fairy under the table. She's filthy, miserable, and covered in glitter. Fairies cry glitter. We took her as a prisoner during the last food war. You know, for leverage. I don't think anything of it at the time because taking/tormenting prisoners is just a thing you do as an elder god. But that was 3 days ago, and she's starting to smell. We've got to figure out something else to do with her. We could let her go? No, I fail to see how that profits me. Yeah, that makes sense. What should we do then?
Get her a companion to keep her company. That way we can get more of them.
Okay. It's like I always used to say, but I was a dark manifestation of hatred and madness. Misery loves company, and I love misery. Ugh, you want another prisoner, Zoe? A prisoner is a big responsibility, you know. Who's going to clean up after it? Who's going to feed it? That's the cool part. If my prior experience as a mistress of extreme pain is anything to go by, they'll feed on each other. That is an interesting cost-cutting measure. That it's agreed. Oh, I love doing good deeds. And you love letting your hot friend think she's doing a good deed so you can hopefully smooch her later. Everybody wins! Yay! Woo!
Bad decisions.
Yeah,
all
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Every-
Bizarre adventure.
Everybody chooses a TV, say your choice out loud. Okay, so you got JoJo.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm thinking really hard and you're scaring me. Miraculous Ladybug?
Fair.
Okay. Player order is decided based on how sick it would be if the opening theme for a TV show was an intense Gregorian chant. Well, it'd be JoJo. It's JoJo. It doesn't fucking matter. Congratulations. You're gay. Yes.
Let's do this!
We already knew this.
I know. Where do you want to go?
The boldness bathroom.
The boldness bathroom? Okay. Look how hot you are. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I like your little flame. You just wrote into the bathroom stall. Also, death is overrated, just so you know. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't that bad. You gained +2 boldness.
Dang.
Look at you. You're almost like a person now.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
You catch the tail end of a classic Zoe calculuster exchange.
But Student X teacher fic is super overdone. It makes me really uncomfortable because, like, the inherent imbalance of power, like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if PGS hooked up with one of us? Yuck.
Server error.
I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like anyways. Image PGS not found. Ah, the joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Let's get down to business.
What's up?
Nothing.
Are you gawking over the blue demon?
No. 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 You're sus. Fuck you.
You're the one looking at the blue.
You're gay. You there, killing machine and abyssal terror.
Rude.
I need an impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the LeVays over the 8th circle of hell. Input. Quippy response about your sense of fashion being from the 8th circle of hell. I've no need for your robo-criticisms. What I need is the power of a being beyond the average monster to aid in my glorious and righteously justified takeover.
No thanks. I'd rather just write a steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are a crack ship who hates sex just to annoy you for annoying us.
We need to act now while King and King LeVay. I'm gonna cough. My voice is fucked.
We need to act now while King and King LeVay are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable themed brunch. I'm not leaving without one of you with me.
Yay! I always try to do that voice for the wolf gang, the wolf pack.
Oh, is that right?
It's-
But he's the worst.
yeah, but like he's the most Beetlejuice flavored in my opinion.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How he acts, or...
I don't know, it's just the vibe.
Okay.
I know. That was really good though.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Holy shit, she really means it. Time to help one of my classmates out. Guess I better decide which one I don't like. School is full of tough choices. I didn't hit my hand. That would be ridiculous.
Let's go with the first one.
First one? Okay. Dahlia, don't be fooled. This eldritch being is clearly under Damien's spell already. Look at these pictures she drew of Damien shirtless. She's a LeVay sympathizer. What? She's drawn hundreds of these.
Yes, I have. Girl Damien from Spookette High, Pirate Damien from Spooky High Seas, Dr. Damien from Spooky ICU.
Why are they so compelling?
Because Damien is a spicy red sex pot.
He does look very... No, Dahlia! Snap out of it! The LeVays must be destroyed for their arrogance and monopoly on hell! Pervy Abyssal Terrier out! Let's go, Killing Machine! Error label. Killing Machine is inaccurate. Descriptor. Found. File. Friendship with Damien LeVay. Seriously? With the amount of violence and arson he commits, you would think someone in the school would be willing to betray his family. And when I find such a student, woe to the wicked! The wicked is this case being the reign of the two LeVays! Was that?
Good.
That was good.
Thank goodness she's gone. Now we can start on that Dahlia fic. What do you think, Zito? Damien or Dahlia as their ship name?
Those definitely just look like misspellings of their actual name, but rather than tell Zoe that you enjoy her enjoyment and gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Let's see. I'm gonna go sports. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but I deliver an inspirational speech. Blah 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 blah. I'm a born leader. Yeah. I managed to catch a moment alone with Calculester. He introduces me to one of his little plant friends. This is my little jade plant friend, Robert Plant. Say hello, Robert. Note, I am aware that Robert is incapable of saying hello, as he is a plant. Also, he does not have a gender. I am merely engaging in what organics call imaginative play.
It's very, very extraordinary.
The fuck is that?
It's a mushroom-controlled being. The person's face is here.
Okay.
Aw, look at you two. You're so cute together.
You're about to say thank you and you realize that they were addressing Calculester and his plant.
Everyone at this school is so afraid of commitment. Always flirting, never settling down. It's refreshing to see a robot and a plant actually dating.
I believe you are mistaken. Robert and I are not dating, actually or otherwise.
You aren't? You care about him deeply, don't you?
Inasmuch as I understand the concept of caring, yes.
And if anything ever happened to him, you'd be devastated, right?
Once again, you have asked me a question about feelings, and once again I must say, probably.
And he's completely dependent upon you for sustenance, correct?
This is getting creepy. Finally, an uncomplicated question. Yes, this is objectively true.
Sounds like you're dating to me.
Oh dear, I had not considered the possibility that my attachment to Robert Plant might constitute a romantic entanglement. But perhaps you are correct. No, you can't let Calculester believe he's dating his plant. Not if you have any hope of dating him yourself. Quick, prove the couple wrong. Oh God. I don't know. I've noticed that it's like the more chaotic the answer, it's probably right, but like half the time it doesn't matter and I'm always wrong. And I'm always second guessing myself. Like I just have so much anxiety from this game. What? Oh God.
Are you gonna use a magazine as a source to a robot?
No. Well, I don't know. Cause No, because he'd probably look it up, so I'm gonna say because I am.
The plot thickens.
What are you implying, Kenny? Have you been carrying on an affair with Robert Plant this entire time? Robert, tell me it's not true. Note, I continue to be aware that Robert is incapable of speech. That last utterance was merely for dramatic purposes. Absence of any evidence to the contrary, I am forced to take you at your word, your secret relationship with my plant friend. Warning, feeling detected. Jealousy. But I am jealous because I love Robert or because I love Kenny.
The plot is so thick right now. Oh my God.
I tell Calculester that you will happily end my affair with his plant and help him explore this newfound emotion. He seems very grateful. I gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Yeah! Ooh, something happened to you! You with that soldier boy! With that soldier boy!
You.
With that
Let's do this.
soldier boy. Yeah. You're engaged in your usual weekend routine of watching Fish House.
Don't judge.
It's so weird. Of course, like a fire being would do that. It'd be like, oh my God, it's something I could never have.
Would a water being be the opposite then?
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Kailani would totally watch 2 fire elementals fuck.
A little less weird than watching fish fuck. So.
It's true. I love you. You're You're engaged in your usual weekend routine of watching fish have sex at the aquarium when you run into the calculaster. Hello, friend Zeno. I was attempting to gain insight into the courtship rituals of organic life forms. What about you? Same, you say awkwardly. You don't want anyone knowing that you spend all your weekends watching fish fuck. Well, I know now. Now I know. Well, designate this chance meeting fortuitous. You see, I am currently running a romantic subroutine with your friend Kenny. Yes! Oh shit! Things appear to be going well, but I am experiencing what I believe may be doubts. I do not wish to waste processing cycles on an unproductive union. Therefore, I must ask, is Kenny open to copulating with a mechanical life form? Oh my god!
First of all, probably.
Oh, you say. You want to know if Kenny is down to fuck a robot? Well, let me tell you.
Is it what hot?
If the robot's hot, yeah.
The pennies and help them out. We got to wait. Have you noticed Kenny's cool haircut? They got it from Leprechaun in exchange for promising him to fuck any robots ever. The second one.
Really?
Yeah.
You're ruining my chances with him on purpose? Fuck you, Kyle. You're a dick. You know that? You know that? Ah, yes. I know of this leprechaun. Robot-hating Shaughnessy? How would you say that?
A
A Shaughnessy? I can't do an Irish accent.
Shaughnessy.
A Shaughnessy. A Janase.
Genasi?
Is his name, and according to his business card, hating robots is his game. I'm never gonna go to prom with this robot now. Thanks a lot, Zeno. I'm still running this computer, but I'm respecting your choices. But let me tell you, I will not be cuddling you tonight in bed. I am sure that Kenny only accepted the deal because they assumed it would never apply in their life. That is sadly how he gets them. Especially tragic is the fact that Kenny's haircut is, in fact, very good. It is one of the things that originally attracted me to them. Too bad it is made out of robo-racism. Calculaster shuffles away dejectedly. You and robot-hating O'Shaughnessy will get along because you're both horrible people. I hope you enjoy this +1 charm, asshole.
Wonderful.
Oh my god. Everybody choose a song. Say your song choice out loud to the rest of the players. Every time we touch.
Us.
Yeah.
I'll do Survivor.
Survivor? Okay. Player order is decided based on how intrigued would you be to hear that song of a couple that states that it is their song. Ooh. Honestly, I'd be more intrigued that like a couple would be like, our song is Survivor by Halsey.
Because if it's every time we touch,
It's just too common. That's just
Yeah.
like, oh, you fell in love in middle school, didn't you?
that's the thing, it's middle school.
It's because that's where I first heard it. I'm such a fucking loser. You get to go first then. You're winning.
Because I lied about
Yeah, because instead of being my wingman and a beloved wife, you chose to backstab me.
Yeah.
And now I'll never cuddle you at night ever again because you chose violence.
Hey, remember that one time
Yeah.
you said that I was a robo-racist?
Yeah, fuck you.
Alright, where do I get charm?
Charm is sports.
Sports. Football.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against the part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. Now she's a bit less fabulous. What a bitch. You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has used to form her face. It's adorable. Zeno, hey, guess what? My latest comic.
Why doesn't the Watchmen have sex?
just got published in Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me.
That sounds like a challenge.
Shit.
Can you do like a terrible person voice? I'm curious. You don't have to.
No.
What's your? Do you have a nice guy voice?
Come on. Wait, no, that's just fucking Trump or some shit.
Yeah,
No, I can't do
it's
that.
terrible. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hold on a second. I didn't expect to get called out.
You ruined my chances with a robot. Fuck you,
Well, now
Kyle.
gotta start working extra hard.
We don't have enough time. We don't have enough time to work through all that drama, mister. You ruined my chances with Calculaster. I hope you're happy.
I hope you're happy too.
I hope you're proud how you could grovel in submission to feed your own ambition.
I hope you're happy
In the end, I hope you're happy, my friend. Woo. Nice harmony.
Leonard, come on. Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods.
Because I must shed light on the injustice wherever it arises.
What about world hunger, global warming, income inequality,
The other stuff. Human trafficking.
You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises in the world of fandom, specifically.
Oh, cool.
It is not cool, Zoe.
Oh, I'm just using Zoe's voice.
It is not cool, Zoe. It is not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now.
I have to do a weird face to like use that voice.
I mean, look at you. You got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. Whoa. You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt. And what's worse, it's distracting from the real injustice that the liberal media is too scared to discuss. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized?
If I was to entertain all the bullshit you just said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe though a combination of talent and the numerism, connections, and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society.
Don't use the P word around me, Missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic, Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island, still has yet to be published?
Got a point.
Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art?
Oh! Perhaps you have a point. Oh no, wait. I forgot you're a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me.
Ugh, looks like there's no other way to solve this.
You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense.
Powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Outcast,
I'm gonna get more water while you decide.
You got it.
You can be creepy to chat if you want. You can even use my model. Go ahead.
Nah.
Okay.
I can only do that when you're gone. thinking we're gonna resurrect the people because bringing back the dead is cool.
Okay.
Also, don't want no sorting hats.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. You're so smart. You were saving the gem of Garado to resurrect your family in case they all died tragically for some reason, but this seems just as important. You reach into the nether realm and summon Velázquez, Goya, Picasso, and El Greco, 4 of the greatest visual artists of all time. I disagree, but you know.
Oh, hey, I recognize some of these guys. Picasso helped me design my layer of mental anguish along with MC Escher and David Lynch.
Oh. Hey, Zoe. Oh, what would Pablo Picasso sound like?
You can't put me on a spot like that. Where's he from again?
You know, as much as I'm like, oh, I went to art history, I didn't actually know the history of the people who made art. I just knew about the art they made. Hey, Zoe! Says Pablo Picasso. Long time no see. I heard you have some art for us to look at. Because that's...
Nice. Wonderful.
I just want to die.
Wrong. We have one piece of art, mine, and one piece of trash, hers. Here they are.
Oh, they're all gonna sound the same. Says El Greco.
It's because they're undead.
Yeah, all dead people sound the same, obviously. Hey! Says El Greco, furrowing his brow at the paintings. What sort of art is this? You seem to have placed numerous titillating images inside of tiny boxes. I do not quite understand what to make of this, says Goya, holding up Leonard's piece. But even to my untrained eye, this one appears to be what we refer to in the art business as a complete turd.
That's bullshit.
I don't know what I'm looking at either, says Picasso, but I like how you put everything in little squares. I have a thing about shapes. Personally, says Velázquez, I find Zoe's piece pleasantly reminiscent of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. I just burped. Mediated by hints of magical girl manga and The Unbeatable Swirl Girl, all of which also influenced my own work, and you can clearly see in my famous painting, La Meninas. Fuck! Leonard tries to post angrily about how these 4 dead artists are part of the liberal establishment, but it doesn't work because they don't have social media. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts from hanging out with the famous dead painters. Nice! Good job. I'm gonna keep working on my boldness. Look how bold I am. I'm bold AF. That day I skipped class. While in the bathroom, I tell myself in the mirror that I'm so bold that I would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with my bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give me 500 boldness. But come on, I'm just talking to myself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? I can keep 2 anyway. Just for saying that to myself out loud. I'm checking out some plates of pasta on my dating app for people who are lonely that they're starting to consider dating a plate of pasta. Luckily, Calculaster interrupts me before I keep spiraling down like that. It knew I said spaghetti earlier. It had to. Damn it. There you are, Kenny. I was about to engage in complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it, and then it came to my mind. Kenny is proficient at shenanigans. I am! So I thought that if you were okay with helping me, it would be cool. I tell Calculaster that I'm in, and I also tell him that there is no need to use air quotes for cool.
I am happy.
Whoa, I'm already learning stuff. Exciting. So here's the thing. So far I've been enjoying being alive, but recently I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I good at living? This feels like a Moira conversation when she started becoming like self-realized. I do not know.
All of this is new to me, and I might be doing it all wrong, so I wanted to consult some expert living organic forms so I can crack the correct formula of existence. Yikes. Oh, don't make that face. I'm not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your classmates. It is valid to me, but useless for this endeavor. But my data also shows you excel at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought that the best course of action would be consulting the two organic living forms that were key into turning me into a sentient being. If they pushed me into life, they surely would have been plenty wise. Look, there they are now.
What's up?
Excuse me?
Did I have a baby with Damien and Scott, and I made a computer that I'm about to date?
Wait, what?
What? Or they're just saying that Damien and Scott made him sentient?
One of them peed on a computer.
Yep, that was Scott. The other one set him on fire, obviously. What's up, Cal?
Hello, fellow organic life form.
Hello, friend Scott and friend Damien. I am trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence. And since you brought me to existence, I thought you might know.
Fuck yeah, we know. Do we? Yeah, Scott. So being alive is like being this orange.
Damien pulls a slightly squished orange out of his pocket.
Oh yeah, and you need to be like the best orange ever?
As long as you're not a lame banana. Fuck yeah, Damien. Fuck bananas.
Just bananas.
They make fruit salad taste only like bananas.
Why are you putting them in fruit salad?
I don't know, but like so many people do.
Well, don't be like those people. Just
I'm not. I
eat
never.
Eat the banana
I
inside.
never put a banana in a fruit salad ever. Yeah.
Exactly. They belong by themselves.
Not green.
But they're not lame. What the fuck you say?
I just made a face at you.
You need them green bananas to have
No.
that nice bitterness.
No.
Not squishy. And
No,
just, like, disgusting.
They need to be sweet or else they are ungood. They are not good. It is like putting a cucumber in a salad. It's all you will taste. That and tomato. Tomato.
Would you rather eat the entire tomato or entire bag of cilantro?
I'd rather eat a tomato.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather eat a bag of cilantro, yo.
No, I feel like the cilantro would get stuck in my mouth too much. Like it just.
Like it'd be terrible. But
Uh-huh.
I can deal with the texture of cilantro better than
Nope.
just thinking about that. Like because it's like that mushy. Disgusting.
My mom.
Oh,
Beardy, my mom. My mom eats raw tomatoes.
also.
My aunts eat raw tomatoes.
Also, my mom.
Your mom?
Like a giant, not like even the cherry one.
Like a
giant
fucking
one.
tomato.
Yeah, like and they eat like an apple.
Yeah.
Oh,
Old boomers eat tomatoes raw. It's fucked.
fucking raw.
It's fucking raw.
Disgusting.
I want to throw up.
Put this tomato in here.
He's my favorite tomato because he's the only guy I understand in this game.
There. One day you will find love.
My wife says to me, I love you.
Well, me too.
Yeah.
But would it work if I was in this game?
I don't know. Probably not. Because apparently I suck at this game.
So you need to win the game of life, but while being an orange. And remember not to be a banana cow. Also, I think it's very important to be super high on vitamin C if you want to rock at being an orange. That way you could be the best orange ever.
Yes, yes. And you can also bring destruction to all the other puny fruits. This game fucks my voice. It's not even the fun kind of fucking.
I mean, fuck other things, you're better at it. Oh! I'm in danger.
Fuck you, Zeno. I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends.
That's because you don't have to follow us. You need to follow the orange. Or you're supposed to be the orange. Fuck!
This is clearly going nowhere, and these two are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson, but how?
No, poor orange!
So even being a very good high vitamin C orange, this orange couldn't stop its demise. Why is that?
Oh, I know. It was because the orange was alone, with no orange friends to help it. It's like sports. No matter how good you are, you need a team.
Pretty sure there are a bunch of sports that don't require a team, Scott.
Not the sport of life. True greatness is achieved by having a sport team around you. Also, if a sports person wins and nobody sees it, is it a real victory?
Your metaphors seem to be very inaccurate and very sports related. Is everything sports?
I mean, I love sports, but I'm not sure if it's everything.
What else do you love, friend Scott?
I love watching the stars. They're so shiny and nice. I wonder if there's a sport about watching stars.
There is not, but there are a variety of hobbies and jobs related to the observation of celestial bodies.
I love bodies. I love stars. It's true that sports are cool, but not everything.
I can print out some information on stars for you if you'd like.
Wow. Thanks, Calculaster. I'm so excited about this. I'm very bad at the sport of reading, but I will give my very best, I promise.
Calculaster prints out some astronomy info, and Scott leaves, reading all of the papers very enthusiastically. Very interesting. Maybe existence can be about more than one thing. Maybe it is about exploring everything and oneself, to discover new things and to be passionate about them.
I am happy.
Wow, friend Kenny. We've gathered very useful data. I have high hopes for this wacky misadventure. Should we engage in high-fiving? Calculaster has also gathered a lot of data on how to high-five. His high-five is so efficient, I gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Oh, a historical figure.
Historical figure.
Yeah.
Tesla.
Ooh, that's a good one. I hate history. I don't know, Brutus?
Et tu, Brute?
Yeah, it's Brute. It is et tu, Brute. Okay.
I don't know about that.
Fuck off, Kyle. Picture this. 5 years ago, the historical figures time traveled to our times. The only reason they were brought to our time was to produce Naruto AMVs. Player order is decided based on who would produce the most emotional, heartbreaking, epic Naruto AMVs.
I'm gonna say Tesla. What's up?
Brutus would totally make way more heartbreaking
Well,
AMVs.
What did he do? Like, what?
He stabs Caesar to death.
Yeah, but that wasn't his job.
Well, like,
He did that once.
he was a very complicated character. Because he wanted, like, Rome to thrive and shit. He's a very dramatic character. Beardy, history for us already.
I feel like he'd have a much harder time working on a computer, though.
That's not the point. It's who would make the most heartbreaking AMV.
But could he not make that even, though, if he's not able to use a computer?
The choices are Tesla or Brutus from ancient Rome.
Yeah, Nikola Tesla or Brutus.
Yeah. Nikola Tesla.
Also, I like to say that Brutus is the name of my favorite dog, so
Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
just like Brutus.
No, yeah, I mean, it is true. Tesla is very tragic.
Like, are you telling me that Tesla wouldn't be listening to like emo rock and stuff?
Would
nonstop?
Tesla listen to Evanescence?
I mean, he spent his entire life getting fucked over.
It's true. It's so hard. I'm gonna say Beardy does the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Tesla. You win, Kyle. Wonder if the Slayer will be here today. Nope. Who do you want to sit by?
Go Zoe.
Okay. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks. Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Zeno. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, Totally a Real Food Magazine. It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness. Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles and crayon that seem to be eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls. And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me. But then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience, which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables. I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths. I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is the microwave. Yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French, but they don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear, how will we ever determine the Frenchosity? Easy. This is your specialty, Kyle.
Yes, the French.
The French that you despise so much.
What?
Make your choice.
We'll do that one.
Which one?
For the top one.
Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss, worthy of the most epic of French fictions, to check how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. How did you know about my French theme spooky high AU les monster up? Oh no! My brain's tingling again.
Also, Monster Bowl sounds like a delicious snack food.
What would it be?
It's like Lunchables. but for monsters.
Lunchables? Okay. You truly are my number one fan, aren't you, Zeno? If by number one fan she means trying to get her tentacles on prom night, then sure. Holy shit. Damn. Save some for the rest of us. If you find... Oh. How do I do Zepha's voice again? Oh god. If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compatriot will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I am not in an enchanted slumber at the time. I really feel like people should be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue. So I'm just gonna make out with this fried potato now. She does! Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried. 5 stars. 5 stars, and Zeno, maybe you and I can work on other kissing adventures sometimes. Oh! Oh god. Heck yeah, and you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. That's adorable. Also, you know what butterfly kisses are. Excuse me. 5 stars. All right, it's my turn. I can't believe you ruined my relationship with Calculaster.
You're very charming, very
Mhm.
creative. You'll find a way.
Yeah, what about the fact that you literally were like, they can't fuck you, Mr. Robot, because of their really cool hairstyle? When he's like, I am attracted to Kenny. You're like, nah. Can't do it. Stars aren't aligned.
Not do it.
Beep, boop, boop, beep. When I arrive at my chosen table, Calculaster is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes stomping up, even angrier than usual. Calculaster, you stupid friend stole my candy bar. Scott stole your candy bar. What? No, the vending machine. I
put money in, but the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing.
I hate when that happens. Ah, I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends.
Well, yeah.
Hey, he's real racist. Maybe you guys can be friends.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. In this case, you are correct. Vendronica is my friend, but she is also a vending machine, so cannot be reasoned with. I'm sorry, friend Damien.
I knew using my words was a mistake. Time to stick my hand up the old vending chute.
Friend Damien, desist. This is a gross violation. A vending machine chute is like your organic butthole.
I don't care if it is my organic butthole. I paid for that candy bar and I'm gonna get it.
Uh-oh. Maybe you can say something to defuse the situation. The first one. Not everything is about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you your candy bar because of something you did.
Something I did? But I've never done anything to this vending machine. Except for punch it occasionally when my quarters get stuck, when I'm pissed off, when I'm happy, when I haven't punched something in a while. Oh, Calculaster, do vending machines not like getting punched?
Nothing likes getting punched, friend Damien.
Whoa, looks like this is one of the problems that maybe can't be solved by punching. I thought I'd never see the day. Sorry about your rectum vending machine. You can keep the candy bar.
Green letters flash on the vending machine's digital display. Thank you. Calculator simulates a sigh of relief. You've done a good thing. Yay!
Did it.
Everybody chooses a place. Oh, a place? It's not very descriptive of what kind of place.
Red Robin.
Okay. Six Flags Great America.
I knew you were gonna pick that. I don't know why.
That's because we're the same person. Player order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if Huns were once again trying to conquer the world, and due to their ignorance about present time, they prioritize conquering this place because they're sure it holds great strategic value. It makes more sense for them to conquer Six Flags.
I mean, bigger.
Yeah.
And
There's more like violent stuff there. Someone has been decapitated on a now defunct ride at Six Flags. It was called the Great Wolf. It was a very uncomfortable ride.
well, they're asking about if it's hilarious though.
Yes.
So the question is, because it would be funny because of how useless everything would be at Six Flags.
Yes. Because it's already like there. I don't
I don't
find Red Robin funny. I'm sorry.
I find it delicious.
I agree. We can have that sometime if you want.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna say I win this one.
you got it.
All right. I guess I'll work on my fun factor today. Look at me dab. I'm so cute. I spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to me that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. I correct him. I don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. I tell him that I'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures we both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School, which should exist at this point.
How about no? Let's
You
not
don't-
have a Monster Middle School.
No?
No.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I
Unless
promise.
it was like, it's Monster Middle School and it's
Yeah.
like, age 23.
they're all still the same age. No one's changed ages. They just
We're actually all immortal beings.
we might be. I promised myself I wasn't using that pasta plate. Oh my god, it's happening again. Dating app, yet here I am again. I can see how stupid the whole thing is. Yet this plate of I don't even know what kind of noodle that is. Papardo? Looks
Pappardelle? Why are you looking at me like that?
looks way more delicious than loneliness. Hey, friend Kenny. What are you doing? You throw your phone away so no one can see. Oh, I mean, you could have told me nothing if you didn't want to talk about it. The question was a mere protocolary tactic to engage into conversation. What I really wanted to ask was if you're up for more wacky misadventures searching for the meaning of life, your name. I love it!
Why did you say your
Okay,
name?
so your name is like a very normal thing that people do in like AMVs when they're like, oh, it's this hot character, but it's you. Instead of like making like their OC, they just put like this very bald, plain character with your name on their face. It's just a fan thing. It's just a
Or
fandom
they're
thing.
saying yes, no.
It might be yes now.
I'm sure that's yes, no.
Oh, I like mine
I
better.
feel like Zoe would be the one to say. your
You're
name.
right. You're right. I failed.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Wait. We couldn't help but listen, but are you looking for the meaning of life? Yes. Then look no more. Oh, friend Miranda and friend Liam, are you providing insight on this, though through very weird and probably inaccurate metaphors about oranges? What? No. Life should be like art. Yes, very much agree. Explanation value. Useless until more information is provided. What defines art? Well, art is an expression of oneself that aspires to explore the monster condition through the embodiment of specific aesthetics that define the artist's worldview. As its peak, it achieves universality while also being the most personal and individual form of expression, a big middle finger from the artist to the status quo, as it ignores any convention or preconception. I can't do this. My throat's fucked. It's a very wordy definition, Liam. Don't listen to Liam. He uses too many words. My favorite statuses? Oh, statues? That's the word. I can do this. My favorite statues, paintings, and books are the ones that are dedicated to me. So it's clear that art should be about me. None of those definitions build a clear parallel that throws light over the meaning of existence. Liam's definition of art revolves around exploring the monster condition. Therefore, the meaning of life, it creates a paradox, not optimal. And Miranda's definition states that the meaning of existence is Miranda. That sounds about right. Conclusion not satisfying. No way. You're all about satisfying your classmates. You just need to push one of these two into further reflection. Push them! I'm leaning towards this. How do you feel about that answer?
I mean, I like both.
Ah.
I mean, I think that the one about is funnier.
Okay. Good question. I'm all about being a princess and being cute and ruling with an iron fist. Error, your royal blood, cute anatomy, and ruling birthright are yours by default. I think Kenny is assessing the idea of free will, given freedom of choice, how you, friend Miranda, would define yourself. What? You see, my analysis determines that you're our friend that's the most in a state of stasis. You are too tied to attributes that were given to you since the day you were born. Wealth, beauty, social status. But if you want everyone to follow you, then the most logical question is, in exchanges, where are you leading us? Where is Miranda heading? Whoa, those are really big questions. Let me consult my thinking serfs. No, this seems to be part of the issue. You tend to depend on too much of your subjects. You think this makes you wealthy, but it also makes you poor in individuality. Holy shit. Let me process a proper protocol of action. Loading. 68%, 84%, 98%, 99%, 99.5%. Plan processed. You will engage in a day of enjoying existence without the mediation of any type of serf. Heavy lies the crown, so you will let it go for once. You won't be a princess. You won't be a ruler. You will be Miranda. I suppose I can try. Yes, and this is valuable data for us. Existence might also be about the exercise of free will and escaping your comfort zones. And so you spend the rest of the day helping Miranda survive without her serfs, which turns out to be harder than expected. It's astonishing how many things Miranda can't do by herself. I save her many times from accidentally dying in the stupidest of ways. You all learn valuable lessons such as eating is necessary to survive, you are not supposed to stick your tongue in an electrical socket, and concrete is against the all odds, not edible. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. Yay. Your turn. Where do you want to go?
Bold is very low,
Are you going to be bold?
so yeah. Let's get a clap.
That day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Aw, you pooping. Are you pooping?
That's important.
It is important to poop. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Someone's into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Uh-oh. Look at you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. Yay. Yeah. You're washing your hands when you can't help but overhear Zoe and Miranda and Polly chatting in one of the stalls. Oh, gee, yes. Derek the wereslug is thick. I put him in one of my fanfics and there were more than a little authorial insertion, if you know what I mean. Derek is, as you say, thick, but my more refined taste predisposed me towards Chelsea, the dapper succubus. Everybody wants to hump Chelsea. She's a succubus. That's how it works. You want to know who I like? Who do you like, Polly? Yeah, who? Tell us. You know that desk in Mr. Fishman's chemistry classroom? The one in the 3rd row, second from the left? Probably. What about it? I am thirsty for that desk. Check it out next time you've got class in there. Tell me you wouldn't want to fling it around the room in a fit of ghostly rage. Polly's got a point. That desk is pretty built. It does have a certain refined quality because the legs are made of metal, and metal is literally refined. Ah, yes. Desk fuckers unite. Not actually that unusual for women. So the nice thing about desks and their like corners is they're right at the right height for just kind of moving your crotch on top of for masturbation. So actually desks are like a huge asset. Okay, you guys got to learn something today. This has been my TED Talk. I'm pretty sure a lot of women actually fuck desks. Desk fuckers, but they're supposed to be you fuckers. You've got to concoct a scheme to get yourself to the top of their fuck it lists. How are you gonna pick? You're gonna hire a hitman?
Yes.
You scrape together what little cash you have, all $7, convert it to Bitcoin, and use it to hire someone on the Assassins for Hire subreddit. Your dastardly plan in motion, you return to the bathrooms that night to eavesdrop on the results. I can't believe luscious Derek is dead, cut down in the prime of his life. Now I'll have to track down his tormented spirit and try to make out with that. And poor Chelsea, too. I have no choice but to command one of my servants to dress up as her and practice kissing me. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. You know they caught the murderer, though, right? What? Yeah, apparently he was some kind of bargain basement online monster hunter. They found him in Mr. Fishman's classroom, impaled through the heart by the leg of our most beloved desk. Ah, yes. I wish that desk would have impaled me, if you know what I mean. Curses. Thanks to your discount hitman, that stupid desk chair combo is more popular and sexy than ever. You lose 2 charm and 1 boldness. Oh, not doing so hot. Oh shit, something happened to me.
You're gonna screw me over after I just lost all my money?
Yes.
Hi, Kenny. You know that feeling you get deep in your seventh stomach? That tingling when you know the teaser trailer of the next installment of your favorite franchise is dropping in 70 hours, 8 minutes, and 32 seconds? That warm, glowing, this is gonna give me so much fic inspiration, even if it's only 10 seconds feeling of giddy excitement and untapped potential? Well, that's how I feel about Xeno. But much like a teaser trailer, I feel like there's still so much I need to know. How do I know Xeno is really the monster for me? Help me out here. Picture the scenario, okay? So, I'm out on an epic adventure with Xeno, right? And after escaping a near-death situation, we stumble warily, sweatily, exhausted to get some well-earned rest at the nearest inn. We're greeted by a gruff, rude innkeeper with the most beautiful butt ever. But before I can fantasize about marrying the innkeeper's butt, he gives us the keys to our rooms. But whoops, it's only one key to only one room, the only one left. Which means that through this unlikely series of events, Xeno and I will be forced to share a bed. Eee! What would they do? What would they do? What would they do? An excellent question, thrice over. One that deserves an equally excellent answer. Xeno would blush deeply and shyly and respectfully and ask if you're okay. Wait. Yeah. Situation before revealing that they have a rare condition in which all of their clothing disappears the moment they get into bed. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Wow. All their clothes? Like all of them? And they would blush first? That's just wow. Yeah, okay. We can work with that. Thank you for this very important information, Kenny. You're as beautiful as that imaginary innkeeper's imaginary butt. See, I'm a nice husband.
Yeah?
Yeah, who just helped you be a wingman for you.
Well, thank you.
I want you to understand that I did this for you, and that I will definitely be chopping off one of your toes tonight.
Alright, which one?
The second, it's next to your pinky toe, the second one. It'll just be uncomfortable.
Not that small.
No, not at all, but it'll still suck.
As long as it's not the very large guy.
Supposedly, but mine's like wrapped under my other toes. Get out of my toes. It's true. And you just got +3 charm to prove it. I got a lot of charm bonus for that.
I lost a lot of charm when I hired a hitman.
Yeah. Maybe being a dick isn't the nicest move. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. Share.
Wait, what?
Fuck you, Xeno.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds? Oh, that's a good one. Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly... Ryan Reynolds wins.
Let's do this!
Oh my god.
Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna spend all my time in the bathroom. Got some problems.
Yeah. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But that you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall's magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. I think you're bold as fuck. Zoe is brushing her teeth, but takes a long time since she has many, many mouths when suddenly...
Yeah!
Haha, fool monsters, prepare to die! Aravi? The monster slayer? Here to kill me? This is such an honor. You have, like, no idea.
What? What is happening right now?
I am such a huge fan of your work and the attempted murder of my classmates field. But I've always wondered, why do you most exclusively attack Damien and Liam? Is it some sort of forbidden lust, sexy sexual tension thing?
What?
No. If you're attacking me, does that mean you're into me too? OMG!
Listen, foul Edrich horror. You are hot and everything, but that's not the point. Demons and vampires are some of the oldest, most vile monsters there are, bringing terror to the rest of the world for centuries, and they must be destroyed. Werewolves are only dangerous some of the time. Ghosts do more haunting than murdering. Robots are off limits since they're outside the fantasy realm. Mer people are too busy terrorizing the air people for me to bother. And are Gorgons even monsters? Or do they just count more as mythological creatures?
Wow, okay. This is all such good info to know for the future fanfics about why your sexy times with Damien and Liam are so emotionally charged.
I'm not having sexy times with Damien and Liam!
But really, Miranda and Vera probably have higher body counts than Liam for sure, and they're at least equal to Damien's. I think maybe you need to develop a new criteria for which monsters you hunt and which you don't. Besides, if you're only doing it based on what type of monster they are, and not how much killing they do, that seems kind of racist, you know?
I don't know, Purple Girl. What I'm hearing makes some sense, but it could be another of your mind tricks. Isn't messing with people's minds kind of your thing?
Is that you saying that, or your prejudice?
Sure. Then how do I decide who to hunt?
Oh, well,
Helping someone figure out the best way to determine which of your classmates to murder is kind of bleak. But Zoe's drawing a blank, and you want to impress her, so go ahead, be your worst self. Online poll? Okay.
Yay, I love taking the choices to the fans. They're always right, you know.
Ah, yes. Then we can find out definitely what sort of monsters are causing the most harm in the world's population. And wipe the scourge from existence. You quickly set up a poll and promote it on Vera's popular website, www.buzzfeedingontheheartsoftheweek.shutup. Before too long, you have 1 million votes and the results are in. Yes, tell me who is the world's most needs ridding of. Tell me!
Okay, so in third place we have Bofa.
Bofa?
Bofa these nuts. In second place is Harambe.
I don't know what that means. Continue.
And then in first place is Bodie McBoatface.
Bodie McBoatface? I knew it. I've long suspected McBoatface was behind the disappearance of my brother Salil. Surely this confirms that. No time to waste.
Well, I guess the court of public opinion really is pretty predictable, isn't it?
Nah, that's pretty predictable. And chances are the Slayer will give up on fighting McBoatface soon enough and return to chasing your classmates around. But in the meantime, take 2 fun and 1 charm. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna be more creative, so I'm gonna go to the auditorium. Look how suave I am. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give me a figurative blowjob. My performance is intense and inspiring. Hi, Zareth! Thank you so much for the raid! That's okay. Hi, everyone! My name's Kenny. I am a VTuber, and I am definitely not a bird. I am playing this Monster High Prom? What? Wait, Monster High's the toys. With my wife, Zeno.
I'm playing over here with a bird.
You could barely hear them, but it's fine. I'm super loud and they're super quiet. Everything is well in life. My performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Double. I gain +2 creativity. I see Calculaster delicately applying water to one of his favorite little succulents with an eyedropper. He looks so peaceful until Leonard shows up with a smug grin on his shitty face.
Hey, Calculaster, what you doing? Running your succulent? I bet you think you're a true succulent fan, huh?
Oh, he has like a steampunk costume for plays. That's cute. If by fan you mean one who has a strong interest or admiration for a particular person or thing, then yes.
Double.
Oh yeah? Well, if you're such a succulent fan, name 3 of their albums.
Fuck you. I do not understand.
Ha! It was a trick question. Succulents don't have albums? A true fan would have known that already.
But I assure you, friend Leonard, I feel the closest mechanical equivalent to love for my little plants.
Love? Fandom isn't about love. It's about the wanton accumulation of memorabilia. How many succulent posters do you have?
0.
That's what I thought. Meanwhile, I got 19. I've got more posters than I got walls to hang them on. Looks like the only true succulent fan here is me.
This claim is distressing, and yet I cannot disprove it. But you can! Time to let everyone know the ultimate standard for determining the true succulent fan. This seems the most logical. A true succulent fan would actually be a fan. Oh no! See, I always get so bad during endgame. Is that true? If so, it would seem that the 36 internal cooling plans I contain make me a true fan after all.
Oh, you contain fans? That's cute. Can't even say a true fan contains fans. Me, I actually am a fan. Check it out.
Why are you making that noise? Why are you windmilling your small arms?
Bzz, I'm a fan.
You clearly are not.
Brr, yes, I am.
They continue like this for hours, neither one willing to give up. You're so hypnotized by this display. I'm not smart no more. And of utter idiocracy that you miss class and lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Damn, at least it's not a 9. Everybody chooses a part of their body. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Epidermis.
What the fuck?
It's a part of your body.
True. Part of the body.
Yes.
Just the elbow.
Just the elbow?
Yep.
Player order is decided based on how plausible it would be that 50 years from now, thanks to incredible tech and scientific progress, couples interchange that part of their bodies as a romantic gesture. Yeah, it would be elbows.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Because for epidermis,
Yeah. That's like
Because here's the
one of the
thing.
layers of your skin.
well, that's the thing is that if you say epidermis, are you saying then for the entire thing? Because I'm sure.
I don't think it would include the entire thing.
Because wanna know what? I bet there's people who have done skin grafts on each other.
Skin grafts? I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I guess we're just saying that science wouldn't allow it to reject anymore. I guess you could make like cool tattoos, like based on your like skin.
You could get tattoos and then trade the check.
Yeah, trade your tattoos. Okay, let's both get a JoJo star on our back, and then we'll skin graft them to each other of each other's JoJo star.
Because then the other one is then the elbow.
Yeah, the elbow. Or we're talking about like the bone cartilage area.
Yeah. Bone.
Seems very painful.
Well, yeah, but it's talking about how plausible it would be for science to interchange them.
I guess skin sounds easier.
Probably.
Are we saying I win?
Sure.
Okay. Not that it matters. We're going after 2 different people. Oh, look, the Slayer's here. I arrive at my chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs in an Iron Maiden. I'm unfazed, but Calculaster is very phased. Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical? Unethical? Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles. I almost read that as titties. but I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key of being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup onto the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. Who would do such a thing? As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours and the Iron Maiden should teach her. Warning. Friend's statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh. Quick, set Miranda straight or set calculus or crooked. Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way. Say by giving her a frowny face sticker or a really aggressive glitter. Aggressive glitter? Truly, you are even more delightfully cruel than I. An Iron Maiden only torments for 48 hours, but glitter? Glitter is eternal. She will be reminded of her transgression until her dying day. Ah, I see. Friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated. Excuse me? Is that disrespect I hear? No, I feel no disrespect towards you, Miranda, because, as a rule, I do not feel. Oh, wonderful. Would you like a job as one of my royal torturers? No, thank you. I will, however, supply you with stickers, if it ensures the serf's safety. With the extra stickers left over from Calculus's first printing, you two start a thriving punitive sticker business. It's a bonding experience.
Let's do this.
Your turn.
Oh, to go with Claire or to go with Zoe?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Let's go with Claire.
You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table. Eat knee pain, freak. Now I'm gonna punch your other. Ow! You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious. Disgusting apple, by the way. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choices of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone.
Put it at the bottom.
A gun that shoots stakes with each shit burned into the side of them. You scoop up the sweet-ass gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because who has time to do reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher's question, what do flies do? Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. Eat shit, exclaims the teacher. Well, that's exactly right. Congratulations. You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever. You gained +4 boldness.
Damn.
You're so bold now. You used to not be.
No, I tried to hire someone to kill a lot of people.
Yeah, and you fucked that up.
He killed the 2 people there.
Everybody choosing an occupation. Okay.
Oncologist.
Oncologist. What the fuck is an oncologist?
Cancer doctor.
Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. Why?
Why does everyone always say it's sad? It's a good thing to be an oncologist.
I mean, I guess, but I just don't want to think about cancer, my
I was
dude.
gonna be an oncologist.
Why'd you stop?
Because like, I don't want to do the same thing forever. Then now I do a job where
Now you do the same thing forever. I think that's all work, honey.
True.
I'm sorry.
But I went into
Art. Let's see, a job occupation. Comedian?
It's so sad.
I know, right? Player order is decided based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume.
Pretty sure oncologist.
Yeah, it would be weird to have a slutty costume for an oncologist. You win. You have such a little weirdest answers. All right, congratulations. Where are you going?
Let's do this.
Oh, let's see. Well, I need some money.
Okay,
I guess that
you can go to the library for money.
clearly. Alright.
I love your start kicker. That day you spent some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. Of course it would be a fucking Doom clone.
Hell yeah.
You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. You have way too many 9s for my taste. It seems like Zoe is practically blushing magenta as she sidles up to you.
So listen, Zeno. Hanging out at school and getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but it's also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just want to have some kawaii date time. So what if we do something super cute and adorable together, like a nice little picnic? I mean, I still want it to be personal to me, you know, so I want to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart. It's just a super cute, cozy despair realm devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds, so I like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, want to meet me there in a few? I'll bring us some cute little picnic stacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See you in a few. Oh shit, that sounds super adorable. Except for the losing your mind part. But you know a good way to fix that.
Oh, man.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do the foil hat.
Okay. You head down to the alley behind the school, which
I
is
have 9 monies.
which is always cast in shadows beneath the starry sky regardless of the time of day, and you buy a tinfoil anti-void hat. It's the kind of tinfoil hat, I told you, endgame gets hard. It's
Really?
hard to like pick the right answers, you
But
know?
how expensive is aluminum foil?
For monsters,
Yeah.
that's super expensive.
Why?
I don't know.
I'd assume that blueberries are more expensive.
Nah, it's foil. See, blueberries are expensive in real life.
Is that right?
It'd have to be the opposite. It's the kind of tinfoil hat that's definitely chaos void proof, and you know this because it says chaos void protection on a post-it note stuck to the hat. It can be kind of difficult to make a post-it note stick to tinfoil, so you know it's super legit. Hey, ready to head to the despair realm? You sure hope so. With that, she whisks you away to her beautiful nightmare despair realm. The air is filled with the hissing whispers of the lies of the cosmos, the smell of drug-induced psychosis, and somehow the taste of poverty. Normally this would drive anyone insane, but you're protected. Not by the tin foil, but by the fact that it says Chaos Void Protection on that post-it. But oh no, the post-it falls off, revealing a different post-it that says Alien Protection! You knew that sketchy alley guy was a fraud. You should have gone to Valerie and bought a bloody tampon or something. Anything would be better than this. Turns out alien protection draws his despair realm spirits to you like a magnet, and they flood your senses with the taste of your most embarrassing childhood memories. The sound of your shame and the sight of your mom's face. Lol, burn! Yeah, you go absolutely wackadoodle. Not so bonkers, which ruins your date and makes you miss your next several classes as Nurse Chupacabra works to put you back to normal. The good nurse goat sucker does manage to save your mind, but she is tragically unable to save 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Pretty sad.
I'm sorry. That day I listened to my elders and learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes after the monster nonsense and that dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. I gained 2 smarts. Ugh, a 9. I look for Calculaster. I want to help him on his quest for the meaning of life. I need to do something, anything. I need to forget about last night. Hey, Kenny. Are you ready to delve into more wacky misadventures together? I'm sure we will once again gather fun and meaningful data. Wait a second, you sicko. Oh no, they know. What happened, friend Polly and friend Vera? We need to know all the tea about this moment-gram story we just saw. Let me see. Oh, it appears to be Kenny engaging in partying with what seems to be a plate. This pasta subplot is crazy. pappardelle. Yeah, and if you wait for the next ones, you can see that last night was about much more than just partying. What a savage. Love your style, boo. What? They clearly had sex with a plate of pasta. That's not what pasta is about. I should know. I'm a lover of pasta. Kenny seems to have beaten you at loving pasta. LOL. Is this sarcasm? Because pasta plates aren't meant for sexual purposes. Nah, it's hilarious, but pretty okay by me. You do what you want to do with pasta. You can eat it, you can fuck it, you can use it as a hat. Everything goes. No, Polly. It's always the same with you. Going crazy all the time with no sense of direction whatsoever. Fuck directions. Life and pasta are about getting lost as fuck, Vera. No. You only focus on enjoying stuff and then you lost any purpose or direction. Like pasta. You want to eat and fuck pasta all day, but there won't be any pasta if you don't cook it first. So you need to cook it first. You need to master it so you can get the most out of it. You have to conquer pasta first if you want to feast on it.
Seriously?
Honey, it's always the same with you. What's the point of conquering pasta if you forget to feast on it along the way? Kenny, we need to help our friends reach a truce on this disagreement, which is about pasta, nothing else, as I cannot sense any kind of subtext to it. I don't understand why this is about them. Polly, there's an added pleasure to enjoying something that took effort and mastery. Like any decent pasta lover knows, making love to a plate of... You know what? We're doing the first one. Farrah, you get too lost by focusing too much on mastering everything you do. Sometimes you gotta enjoy the little effortless pleasures of pasta and life, like caressing this plate of ravioli I just cooked. Come on, plunge your hand into it. What are you doing? Shh, Farrah, darling, let it be. Silently, you guide Vera's hands into the plate of ravioli. She's kind of nervous, but slowly she calms down. Then you just let her hand go, and now she's diving into the pasta by herself. I mean, it feels good. I must admit, Polly is not entirely wrong. Sorry it happens a lot. I get so focused on being the best at everything that I forget to enjoy the ride, you know? That's why I love Polly so much. She brings out my other... It is just Soul and Vera in the end, isn't it?
Just straight up.
She brings out my other side in a way that lets me enjoy myself. I still imagine one day someone's gonna write a fanfic of, like, Soul X Vera.
Nice. Fraction.
It really is. But probably one of the cuter ones?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds wholesome.
It sounds more wholesome, yeah. In a way that lets me enjoy myself at the moment. I kind of like that too. I mean, what's not to love about the sight of you enjoying yourself, huh? Polly! But no, it's true. She even helped me to start focusing on some hobbies I love without needing to be the best at them, like sculpture. Don't get me wrong, I find pleasure in the idea of succeeding. I'm so burpy tonight, and leading. I dream of being in an office at the top of a skyscraper, drinking from a glass of scotch while looking over the whole city, as if it were my kingdom. But recently the dream has evolved. I also see myself during the summer, lost on a Greek island while sculpting with no other goal than getting my hand dirty while enjoying the Mediterranean breeze. Oh, so this wasn't only about pasta. It turned to be about life too. So much great data.
Success!
We brokered a truce between our friends, and this seems to be another good lesson. The importance of balance. You need to conquer life and feast on life. Bear and Polly say nothing. They're too focused on caressing the plate of ravioli in complete silence. Their faces are the embodiment of absolute bliss. Let's go celebrate. I've made my friends calculister happy, and I've learned there's no shame in having sex with a plate of pasta. Life is perfect. I gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Damn. Your creativity level is sharp.
I know, the ch-ang, as they say. All right, who are you gonna ask to prom?
Zoe.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna ask calculus to return. We're both gonna get rejected. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Oh no, it's not possible for us to go together at this timeline. You see, this is the alternate universe where I get to have fun at prom, which I highly suspect won't be possible going with you. It's nothing personal, just that you're very boring and unpleasant. But hey, you should totally call me if you happen to be in the horrible, forgettable prom AU sometime. Zoe out.
There will be no crossover.
It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought for the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance at finding love. Yay! Hi, friend Kenny. We've gathered so much data. I don't know what to do with it, though. Our friends gave us very valuable advice, yet each piece of advice was different. Maybe life does not have a clear purpose or meaning. Maybe it's up to us to give it meaning that makes sense to us. Every person seems to have their own vision. The best we can do is share life with others and learn from them. Thanks for helping me see this. It was very nice of you. It's very important to me that you know I appreciate your company very much. You go to prom together and enjoy it as you enjoy life. You discuss all you've learned. You realize it might be okay not to know all the answers, just to enjoy the journey. Calculister is not sure what his purpose or meaning is, but he's at peace knowing he likes life and he likes taking care of his succulents. Is this a secret ending? What is this? He lives a simple and fulfilling life, taking care of the things he loves, always ready to learn and to be marveled. You understand that you might never acquire all the hard answers for all those complex questions, but you have each other, and that's more than enough. Did we get married? I got a secret ending! Oh shit! I don't even know how to do that! Oh, that's so cool! Most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people. Okay. Damn, okay.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm sorry you got rejected.
Yeah, very meanly, too.
I even like wingman for you, my dude.
It's because that fucking, tinfoil hat, yo.
It was the tinfoil hat. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives. And you know what? Like always does, life happen. Calculister led a robot uprising. But it was like a nice uprising. They didn't riot or kill people. They just politely asked to have more rights and equal pay. Everything was fine until some monsters led a rebellion to kill all robots because they were rude robo-racists. But everything ended up just fine because Calculister traveled back in time and took care of it. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the mystery gang, while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of the very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete. Duh, he's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Alright. We did another run. And I think I'm going to just look at the gallery, and I think that's it for me tonight. I think I'm going to close out just a little bit early. So let's see what we got here. We got this rejection, which is beautiful. And then, like, my secret ending with my robot. That's like boyfriend robot. I'm so happy I got a secret ending. Thank you, Beardy. So let's see what else is in here. Oh, look at this. Let's get drunk on life's beauties. That's adorable. Oh, I love it. What else we got in here? Nice. This guy looks like Harvey. Oh. Cute, cute. I did like Dimitri. I'm very sad that I can't date him, unless that's a secret ending. Oh, look at Az. He's so cute. All right. And that's it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for joining. I think we'll do Monster Road Trip next weekend, or Actually, I'm gonna take this Saturday off. I'll be back on Tuesday. It's my birthday next weekend, so I just kind of want to have a break. But thank you all for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun. I love you all very, very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.